Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Miller Time. And today I want to talk about a principle that I think is absolutely necessary to personal growth. You will not grow without this. And it is the principle of getting out of our comfort zone. See, when we get out of our comfort zone, we are stretched, we're uncomfortable. Sometimes it's painful, and sometimes it hurts. And anybody who's been an athlete, anybody who tries to exercise and work out for health reasons, knows this principle. Without a little pain, there is no gain. Um, it's real popular right now to take these personal assessments, whether it be Myers-Briggs, the Enneagram, and those things can be wonderful. They can be very helpful in helping us understand who we are, how God wired us, how He made us. Um, but part of the problem with those assessments, we got to be careful that we don't limit our growth because, well, I'm not made that way, or I don't have that gift, or that's not my personality. Let me give you a personal example. I'm a pretty strong introvert, have been my whole life. But back in the day, we didn't have those assessments, and I never thought about whether you're an introvert or extrovert. I was influenced. I was influenced by some men in my life who were great role models, great mentors. Um, they emulated for me what it meant to follow Christ, to be a father, to be a husband, to be a man of God. And I'm so grateful for the influence that they had in my life. But I spent a lot of time beating myself up because I wasn't more like them. Every single one of those five men are very strong extroverts. Um, but what it did for me was it forced me to push out of my comfort zone, to push myself out of my insecurities, my shyness. Nothing wrong with being an introvert, nothing wrong with being an extrovert. But I had to learn, and I accredit a lot of my growth personally, emotionally, spiritually to pushing myself outside of what was comfortable for me, what was easy for me. And so here's what I want to challenge you with. If you are, for example, a strong extrovert and you love to be around people and you have a hard time being alone, it may be that for your own personal growth, you need to learn to be alone, to be still. Some of you feel like you always have to be doing something, and maybe there's a voice in your head that is like, if you're not doing something, if you're not accomplishing something, this voice is like, oh, come on, you're lazy, you're no good. I don't know what's going on in your head, but maybe what you do need is to be still, to be quiet, to practice solitude and silence. Or maybe some of you're like me, a strong introvert. And maybe what you need for your personal growth is to push yourself out of your comfort zone a little. Maybe get in front of a group of people and share your testimony. Uh, Maybe go initiate a conversation with somebody, invite somebody to lunch or to coffee and get to know them. That's just one example. Um, but we will not grow unless we are stretched, unless we are pushed out of what is easy, what is comfortable, and what is natural for us. And so think about that. Maybe there's other areas of life that you can kind of stretch yourself, put yourself in a position where God works in you and then begins to work through you. So God bless you guys. Thanks for listening, and have a wonderful rest of your week.